Le Car at Renault and American Motors dealers.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. And by Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Once again, a good Saturday evening to you all. I'm Frank Bonham. Glad to have you aboard. We've got a lot of action for you tonight. We've got one new face for you to look at, the British Empire Heavyweight Champion. And we've got a little bit of news and some things coming up for next week that are going to keep you pretty interested. So stay with us, won't you? We'll continue. And we'll have 90 minutes of Portland Wrestling coming up after this word from Tom Peterson.
Price reduction. As advertised on the back page of TV Click this week and in TV Guide, now a programmable video recorder for only $3.99. This annual programmable video recorder, now only $3.99. Our regular price is $4.99. Now for a limited time, just $3.99. You save $100. Electronic clock, timer, remote pause, tape counter, memory. But that great price of $3.99 on the Sanyo video recorder is only one half of the story. The other half is free membership in Portland's greatest VHS Beta Movie Club, and only at Tom Peterson's. Top titles and plenty of them. In the past month, we've added over 30 new titles, now showing at Tom Peterson's, like Arthur, On Golden Pond. Both movies won Academy Awards, and membership is free with the purchase of any video recorder at Tom Peterson's. And there's only one place to buy a video recorder, and that's Tom Peterson's. That's a great price, $399 for a Sanyo video recorder. That's the right price now, $399. How many people have paid $899, $999, over $1,000, even a low-price machine at $700? Well, our buying power, and our buying power is combined with 1,000 stores coast to coast, able to make a buy to bring you a programmable video recorder for only $399. The brand name is Sanyo. It's a great video recorder. It's famous the world over for quality. Now, $399 is an unbelievable price. But when you add to that a free movie club with titles like Arthur and On Golden Pond, Superman 2, it's really unbelievable. And there's one thing about offers at Tom Peterson's. When we advertise something on television, we don't have one or two in stock. We've got hundreds to sell, and they're there to sell at $399. How often have you been disappointed when you came to buy something that was rain checked? Not this $399 product. We've got it, and it's there to sell right now.
Received a little note in Hillsboro Seventh-day Adventist Church. Was out there a couple weeks ago to one of their stop smoking plans. And I just want to say that I appreciate the thank you, but I give you the thank you right back because it was a lot of fun for me to be doing that. Chris Adams is in town, heavyweight champion of the British Empire. I guess sometimes more referred to nowadays as the British, just the British heavyweight champion. And here's a man that is doing more and more challenging. He's going up the line as far as wrestling in some semi-main events and main events. Dizzy Hogan has been teaming lately with Rip Oliver. And here's the young man we talked about. We're going to see him in action for the first time. Do want to mention that there was a mistake made, and we want to apologize to the promoters. More on that in a moment.
This evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 260 pounds, from Venice Beach, California, Dizzy Hogan. His opponent in this corner, 230 pounds, from London, England, Chris Adams. Referee, Sandy Barr.
Sounds like the crowd likes him already. There was a mix-up in communications, and the Salem Statesman Journal, yes, ran some stories about the wrestling there last Thursday, and of course there was no wrestling. The card was in Hillsboro. with Andre the Giant appearing there, so our apologies. He passed on remoter Sandy Bar to the Journal-Statesman in Salem about that. A little mix-up. Chris Adams, the young man's name, from London, I believe. And he does not get an easy match to start things off here in the Northwest, going up against the unpredictable Dizzy Hogan. Curt Hennig, a little later on tonight, gets a shot at the Northwest Heavyweight Championship, held by Rip Oliver. Rocky Johnson is going to be wrestling Matt Bourne later on tonight after television, but it's a scheduled one fall match, and he said, I want him in a full time limit complete match. Maybe if I can whip him tonight, maybe we can work something out, and I'll make him come back and meet me in some kind of special match. That's Rocky Johnson quoting him. We'll see what happens. The crowd down from the sellouts that we've been having. A lot of Tuesday night cards over a period of 5, 6, 7 weeks. A lot of hot Saturdays. By that I mean the action really hot. So we're in a little bit of a lull tonight. Incidentally, the Johnson-Bourne match, should that be off television, which we expect it to be, we're not just sure yet. But whatever happens after TV goes off, you can catch up to date on KYXI radio every Sunday morning, 8:18, 9:18, and 10:18. 3 shows called Wrestling Wrap-Up. Short ones won't take but a couple minutes of your time, and we'll let you know what happened, what you didn't see, or even if you had ever missed the Saturday night show altogether. You can get the results that way. Chris Adams, the red trunks with the gold stars on it. The takedown, use of the hair is suspicion. Not only suspicion, but Sandy Bar caught him doing it. Counted Hogan off the hold. Side headlock. Chris Adams, a British heavyweight champion. Side headlock for the takedown. Even though he has the British title, you can see that this Adams is quite a young man, and we've got a lot of that going on in the Northwest right now. I tell you, we have quite a stable of fine young wrestlers. One of them, Curt Hennig, gets his shot at the heavyweight championship tonight. Next week, 2 of them, Hack Sawyer and Rogers, Tommy Rogers from Mississippi, are going to team up. And that should be something to see. I tell you, they are a couple of fireballs. They're going to go up against this man in the ring right now, Dizzy Hogan, who's taking Mike Miller as a partner. And, of course, there'll be a lot of other action. We'll find out more about that as the evening and morning wears on. Side headlock takedown by Hogan out of Venice, California. Hooking one leg, and ringsiders are saying he was grabbing some of the trunks, trying to get the pin. Side headlock And Hogan lifted, sat down out on the apron. Chris Adams, strong young man. Top wrist lock. Hogan working it. Reversal to the, not a hammerlock. Trying to make the move, he made it good as escape. Questioned once in a while about our illustrious commission, headed by Nick Scavone, with Dr. Ken Wilhelmy. Who else is on there? Dr. Battaglia. I think Dr. Laurie. Not just sure who is on the commission. I know Nick Scavone still heads it up, has for years. They are, the doctors of which I speak are MDs. And the farthest, no, not the farthest, for heaven's sakes. The largest set of professional wrestling rules that I have seen is put out by the Kansas City Commission. And the local commission put one out a few years ago, but I don't know where that would be available. The commission does exist, as do the rules, to answer some questions from skeptics that I've been receiving lately. With a hammerlock behind him, he body slams, covers with the body press, one, and that's all. Chris Adams in against Dizzy Hogan. Adams' left arm worked on by Hogan. Over the top ropes, whip into the corner. Hogan bringing him out with the whip. It's reversed. Hogan catches the whip. Judo kick, putting Hogan down. Chris Adams, the young Englishman with a roundhouse right, comes with another judo kick. May not be the biggest crowd, but it's an enthusiastic one that we've got on hand. We usually don't go months ahead of time, but there's a special card coming up at Elmira High School in June, late in June. And net proceeds to go to the Jimmy Reynolds Fund. And you people around there know the situation with Jimmy Reynolds and the special surgery, medical treatment that is needed. So this is one great cause. If you're interested in finding out more about it, or you can get your tickets in that Elmira area, call 935-7455, 935-7455. The sponsors of it, Powder River Gang and the Route F Lions Club. Whoa! Hogan caught hard to the side of the head. 1, 2, and almost got the pin. Man, he cracked that sucker. Woo. Headlock from behind, Chris Adams. The new United States champion, in case you hadn't heard, is Buzz Sawyer. We got his start here in the Northwest. And is, of course, the brother of Hacksaw, or vice versa. Dizzy Hogan sitting on the armbar. Barr, the referee. The crowd very much in favor of Chris Adams. He's got to fight his way out of this particular hole, trying to come through. Looks like he might be. Makes his way to his feet. Forearm smash. Another one. Hogan still has the arm. Now drops it. Flying tackle. Puts Hogan down. Whoa! Hogan got out of the way and flying into the ropes. Chris Adams. That looked mighty like just a straight punch, which is written down as being illegal. One corner to the other, giving him the turnbuckle treatment. Hogan on the front chancery. Forearm smash between the shoulder blades, body slam, covers with the body press, doesn't hook a leg, and he's able to kick out of it. Hogan picking the man up. Now he's taken underneath with an inside cradle. Small package, nearly got the pin. Hogan able to kick out. Elbow smash to the side of the head. They're into the ropes. Hogan whips him off the ropes. Over the top of the victory roll. Can he put him away with this one? 1, 2, and not quite. Billy Goat butt to the midsection. Stop to the midsection. Hogan working on Chris Adams. Hogan doing a little posing when he probably should have been wrestling. Gets caught with a butt to the midsection. Is taken down. Chris Adams going to throw him up into the corner and into the turnbuckle. Take it from where you're going to turn him into Boston Crab position. Flipped him into the corner. It'll be a time limit draw. Get out your papers, folks, your pens and your pencils. In a minute here, we're going to review where wrestling is coming up in this next week. Chris Adams, as you can see, sensational young Britisher, going to be on all the cards, as will be all the other stars of professional wrestling. So if you want to get ready, we'll run down the towns for you, let you know where it's happening. And then a little bit later, after the break, we'll have Dutch Savage come up, go over them again, tell you highlights of some of the places. Hogan apparently thinks he should have won. Maybe he feels he was ahead on points, but of course we don't score the point system in pro wrestling. It is a time limit draw. That's what it's called, and that's the way it will be. Pro wrestling. I tell you, we like to bring it to you, and we are glad that you enjoy it, but we do encourage you to see it when you can live, and here's where you can see it this week. Pendleton, Oregon tomorrow, Sunday. Monday, a big show over in Yakima. Tuesday, down in Cottage Grove. Elton Owen's got a big one lined up. Medford. It's Cottage Grove and Medford time again. Big cards down there this week. Thursday in Salem. General admission and free until they run out. That's at the Salem Grand Theater Thursday. Friday, Eugene. Elton Owen's got a big one for you going back there. And the next Saturday, we'll be back in Portland. And a week from tomorrow, the Christmas Tree City. Shelton, Washington. Big time wrestling. We'll be right back. But first, here's Al Tonkin, or maybe it's Telly Tonkin. I don't know. We'll find out from Marv Tonkin.
Hi, this is Al Tonkin for Fort Stark. Last chance to buy a car before you get over the mountain. You know, we've been getting a lot of comments that our Fort Stark ads have been going to the dog, so I've just decided to become a dog. There, how do I look now? All right, I want to talk to you about the great bargains at Fort Stark this weekend. This is 1969 VW Baja Bug with rally wheels, 4-speed, now priced just $995 full price. And if you need something with good gas mileage, don't miss out on this 1974 Honda Civic 4-cylinder, 4-speed. Some places might ask as high as $28.95, but right now at Fort Stark, you can take it home for just $14.95. And finally, here's a very nice 1970 Audi 100 LS 4-door, now priced at just $995. Remember, these are just a few of the examples, but there are scores more to see and drive right now. That's at Fort Stark, 123rd and Southeast Stark. Come out to Fort Stark. Last chance to buy a car before you get over the mountain. We've got the doggonedest low prices in town. Bow, wow, wow.
You'll kill yourself for nothing if you explode that bomb. Grab him, he's got a bomb!
Sunday at 5, there's Sky High in trouble.
Are you guys sleeping down there?
What's with the plows? If you can't move this plane, they will.
Why aren't we getting any action? We need help.
I'm thinking of that plane load of people. This runway's the only hope they've got.
Burt Lancaster, Jacqueline Bissett, Dean Martin, Gene Seberg, George Kennedy in Airport, Sunday at 5 on TV 12.
Wrestling all over the Northwest. You're going to go over east here for a couple of days and then down the valley. That's Savage to tell us about it.
As you told the folks a little while ago, tomorrow we're in Pendleton. This is Chris Adams, a good-looking young chap. I think we're going to be hearing big things from Chris. He reminds me a lot of Rowdy Piper. Doesn't he remind you of Rowdy Piper? He'll be on the card tomorrow in Pendleton, and Monday in Yakima for you people that are listening to my voice and interested in going over to Yakima. I'll get some sunshine. There's going to be a stretcher match in Yakima. Stretcher, you're going to be hearing a lot about that type of bout. Rocky Johnson inseminated the bout, and it's his specialty, so I'm quite sure you'll be seeing more of that type of action in the near future. Tuesday, there's a street fight in Cottage Grove at the high school in Cottage Grove. Elton Owens has a big card planned there. Wednesday, Medford at the Armory. Thursday, Salem. You'll have to give them the destination. I don't know where it is then. Friday, Eugene. Portland next Saturday, and the following Sunday we're in Shelton, Washington. I hear the director speaking through your headpiece.
Yes,
what is he saying?
Ignore him. That's
ignore
what I
him?
do. Yes.
All right, before I say goodnight to my lovely wife, Will, I want to say goodnight to a friend of mine, Al Utman. Keep up the great work, Al. You're doing a good job. And our lovely director over here. But don't forget, tomorrow Pendleton and Monday Yakima. Stretcher match is the word for the month.
Thank you, that's Savage. And again, we'll remind you that down at Salem, until they run out of them, general admission this Thursday are free. The reserve and ringside still have to pay for, but until they run out, general admission are free. It's Salem at the Grand Theater. We'll be right back. Now here's TP, Tom Peterson.
Not one, not two, not three, but 16 different microwave ovens on sale during the grand opening of our new microwave department. Over 100 microwave ovens on display. Choose Whirlpool, Sanyo, Linton, Panasonic, Hotpoint. Save up to $200. And for a limited time, you can buy the Sanyo microwave oven for only $169. That's right, only $169. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's a great buy on a Sanyo microwave, only $169. And during our grand opening of Tom Peterson's new microwave department, we've got some super buys. Not only on Sanyo, but on Litton and Whirlpool and Hotpoint and Panasonic. They're all at Tom Peterson's. In fact, we have over 100 on display. And remember, we classify microwaves as major appliances, and we'll deliver them. If you buy before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll deliver right to your home that very evening. And that's important if you're buying a microwave or a washer or a dryer or a refrigerator or freezer. We're the only major store in town that does that. And it's important because you don't have to stay home from work. The neighbor doesn't have to let our drivers into the home to place it. When we deliver it, you're home. That's Twilight Delivery Service. It works simple. Buy before 4 o'clock and we'll deliver anywhere in the metro area that evening. Now here's a great buy on a Hotpoint washer and dryer only at Tom Peterson's. Only at Tom Peterson's. Buy this Hotpoint washer, heavy duty, with 2 preset wash and rinse temperature selections. Lots of capacity, positive fill, only $274. Delivered and installed in your home today, anywhere in the greater metro area. Just $274. And when you buy the matching dryer, you save twice as much. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Well, it was quite 7 days or so, and it was kind of fun, too, being 2 or 3 nights along with Andre the Giant. I tell you, that man is sensational. And every night, night after night, he puts on some moves that a man that size, you just wouldn't think about it. And the next special event that's coming to the Northwest will be in June, and will be the women wrestlers. We'll tell you more about that as we draw nearer to it. But 4 of the top NWA wrestlers are coming into the area. Here's Don Owen.
To be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Tennessee, Dr. Schultz. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from Hawaii, Jimmy Apey.
Dr. D, David Schultz. He's checking himself on the monitor, I think. He's looking up this way and seems to be looking right in the monitor to see if his hair's okay. Dr. D is what he calls himself. David Schultz, 254, 55 pounds. And a mean son of a gun. Let me tell you, I have the opportunity to see him in the ring a few times, too, while the Giant was here. And, he is something else again. He's kind of laying in the weeds, I think. You know, he's come up here and talked, and I'm sure that he will some more before this night is over about how he's going to take over the Northwest. He's from Nashville, Tennessee, and as you might be able to read on the rump there, Tennessee stud, at least I think that's what it says. I can't read it without my glasses on. I can't read it with my glasses on. I got news for you, friends. Andy Sandy Bar, blue and yellow tonight. And against Jimmy Siva Hoppy. Go behind. Trip takedown by Dr. D. Hoppy turns into him, and Schultz is going to go for the ropes to get the break. Jimmy Hoppy getting in the first punch of the match. I'm sure it won't be the last one. Side headlock. Schultz with the hold on Hoppy. Hip toss. Takedown, reversal to the head scissors, but only momentarily. Schultz able to escape that. Both wrestlers to their feet. Jimmy Hoppy shot another punch into the ribs. Hoppy apparently tired of being Mr. Nice Guy. Jimmy Hoppy in against Dr. D. Takedown not allowed. Hoppy out of the ring after Schultz. Dr. D back in the ring. Sandy Bart trying to calm him down a little bit. So let's keep it to wrestling. Walk up. Big trip takedown. Schultz with the takedown on Offie. Later on tonight, Curt Hennig getting his shot at the heavyweight championship for the Pacific Northwest. A lot of extra money belongs to the guy who owns that belt. And it is Rip Oliver at present. In fact, Oliver, owner of both the single belt and the tag team belt. He and Bourne have those titles. Some of the crowd trying to keep Sandy Baugh, the referee, aware of what the Tennessee stud is doing. Dr. D. There's our consulting referee, Irene Dial. With the hold, Dr. D on Jimmy Offie, second match of the evening. Offie turns it over. Forearm smashes raining down on the shoulder of Dr. D. He goes for the ropes. Offie breaks clean and backs away and then catches him when he turns around. They're into the rope. Schultz is into the hair. Offie's into the hair. Looked like karate. Dr. D claiming it was open hand. Legal blow. Schultz explaining what it was he did, saying it was completely legal. Offie literally hanging on to the ropes. Now into the corner. Bo's being arraigned on him by Dr. D. Turnbuckle treatment. That's not going to get you anywhere with Offie. Offie through the ropes and hot. Now Dr. D wants to be friends. Offie takes the handshake and delivers a kick to the midsection and a couple more. Upper judo chops. Drop Offie to the canvas. Dr. D from Nashville, Tennessee. With the snap mare and grabs the nerve hold, base of the neck. With the hold, Dr. D on Jimmy Offie. Letting it be known who they're backing up. Forearm smash, back of the head, another one, and another. Schultz given a full treatment to Offie. It was an open hand blow. Puts the Hawaiian lad to the mat for count of 1 is all. Schultz working to hold on Afi. Second match of the evening. Earlier on, Dizzy Hogan and Chris Adams, the British heavyweight champion, went to a time limit draw. Dr. D, David Schultz, with the hold. Afi makes his way to his feet. Unloads a roundhouse right that backs Dr. D off. Catches him with another. That'll forearm smash to the side of the head. Headbutt on Dr. D. Down he goes. Afi threatens to drop a boot in a place where it would be the most effective, but then changes from that illegal tactic to go to the hamstring. Whip into the corner. Went for the monkey flip. It's a hand slip. Off he goes down hard. 1, 2, and that mistake is going to cost him the match. Went for the monkey flip, and his feet up on the hips of David Schultz with the hand slip. He went down hard, covered with the body press, and Dr. D gets the win with a pin. We'll be right back, but first we're going to hear from Alan Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your number 1. Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your number 1. Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your number 1 at the number 1 family Ford store. We have the car just right for you, a special buy, good mileage too. Come in and see us at Marv today, your number 1 at the number 1 family Ford store. Marv's today, your number 1 at the number 1 family Ford store. Marv Tonkin Ford.
First 6 weeks I had this bike, it never left the garage. Couldn't afford the insurance. But now, all's well. Because my independent agent told me about how Dairyland Motorcycle Insurance gives good rates to good riders. Most folks can buy it by the month, too. Lets you ride when you want. Why, if it wasn't for Dairyland, I'd still be in that garage instead of here with my son. Ask your independent agent about motorcycle insurance from Dairyland. They're part of Century, and with Century, you know all's well.
An Old Spice man always gets a warm welcome wherever he lands. Because Old Spice is the clean, fresh, masculine scent so many women love. So even if you love only one woman, you'll love Old Spice. The men's scent so many women love.
From Nashville, Tennessee, David Schultz, or as he says, call me Dr. D.
That's about time, baby. About time you start mentioning the doctor out here. All I hear is Buddy Rhodes, baby. Everywhere I go, Buddy Rhodes. Everybody wants Buddy Rhodes. The little girls hollering Buddy Rhodes. The old women hollering Buddy Rhodes. Forget him, baby. Forget him. He's a has-been here, baby. I'm number 1 here now. I'm up here for all challengers. I don't care who they are. You bring them on, baby. There's one thing in the way of me in the world's championship, and that's this belt here, baby, in the Northwest. You know what I mean? I get that, baby. I've got it all. I've got the prettiest women. Buddy Rhodes ain't never had no pretty women. Pretty women never mention his name. Always ugly women mention his name. Now, fear the doctor anywhere he walks, baby. All the women love the doctor anywhere he walks. And all the wrestlers, baby, they know who's number one.
They know I'm the greatest. They know I'm the greatest of
all time. Everywhere I go, baby, everybody talks about the doctor. Everybody talks about the doctor at the dinner, at the breakfast, baby. How big he is, how tough he is, how mean he is, how gorgeous he is. And all of you are right, baby. So you keep on sitting out there in front of your little square cube, hoping to view the doctor once a week, and you may get a chance to if you keep looking, baby, because my face is going to be everywhere, baby. It's going to be in the newspapers. It's going to be on the movie theaters. It's going to be on your television screen anywhere you look. And don't forget it, baby. And I just want to say, last time I was in Medford, baby, I like to beat that Rocky Johnson to death, you know? And I'm looking for Rocky Johnson anytime I can get him, baby. Any of them that want to come, baby. He's the biggest, and I want the biggest first. You know what I mean? Nice to meet you, baby. I want to tell you it's a pleasure for the doctor to talk to you.
I tell you, one of the toughest parts of an interview like that is the research that goes into asking the right question. I tell you, it's not easy. I'll be right back. Tom and I are going to team up. And when that happens, the sponsor always goes first.
Now at Tom Peterson's, spring into saving with quality furniture at super low prices. Your choice for a modern sofa and love seat, both pieces in stain-resistant Herculon, only $3.99. You save $100. Or this early American sofa and love seat in durable Herculon, both pieces, only $3.99. You save $100. Remember, your choice, either group, only $3.99. And there's only one place to buy a sofa and love seat, and that's Tom Peterson's.
That's one furniture buy from Tom Peterson, and in about 50 seconds, he's going to tell you about a box spring mattress buy you can make out there this weekend. In the little time I've got, there's so much I could say about Tom Peterson, but I think tonight what I particularly want to say is that a lot of things are going on. If you haven't been in the furniture store in a month or so, you go out there because they got a lot of new stuff. They have rearranged it. And the store with the appliances, microwaves now, over 200 microwaves in a special section of the store. The video club is getting a new place inside the store. So if you haven't been out to Tom's lately, get out there very, very soon because there's a lot of new things. There's even better buys than there were before. There's the great selection. Of course, I'll talk to you about your credit. There's the delivery. All of the great services that you've been getting for years at Tom Peterson's continue and are improved. Now, here's Tom with another great buy out of the furniture store. Take it, Tom.
Now at Tom Peterson's, from our furniture store, a Spring Air Sleep Center featuring Springopedic, Extra Firm, and Supreme, plus the famous back supporters by Spring Air. A complete sleep center with some very, very special prices. Like the Marble by Spring Air. Twin size, $48 each piece. Regular size, $77 each piece. Queen size, $89 each piece. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
Lest we forget, Kids Night, next Saturday night. That's each kid under 14, free if accompanied by an adult. And they usually, if you're one parent or if there's two of you and you bring 3 kids, they usually let you slip that by. So remember, next Saturday, Kids Night, Portland Sports Arena. Main event coming your way once again on the tube. Don Owen, do the introductions.
Event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner, 246 pounds from Florida, the defending title holder, Rip Oliver. His opponent in this corner, the challenger from Minnesota, who's been coming on like gangbusters for the past several months, Curt Hennig.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Curt Hennig. His father, Larry the Axe, has held a number of titles. I believe this would be the first one for Curt. Rip Oliver. has held a number of championships. Currently holds the Northwest title. Best 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit. Following this fall, we'll catch you up to date once again, remind you where the action is. Coming up this week, starting tomorrow, where you can catch Professional Wrestling Live, NWA, National Wrestling Alliance, sanctioned pro wrestling. Means it's the major leagues. I think Oliver expects the crowd to be quiet. They lock up. Side headlock. Curt Hennig grinding down on it. And again. Hennig working on Oliver for the title. Oliver's got his championship. But we may have a quick fall. Now he's able to come over the top. Almost looked like Oliver might have the pin there. Trying it again, and he was in the trunks to get the extra leverage. Sandy Barr got back there. I tell you, it's tough to try to watch the shoulders and everything else that these guys are trying to get away with. And we've talked about it before. They train for this sort of thing in the gym. A couple of them wrestle. Work on pulling here, going to the trunks, anything else. Have a third guy act as the referee and find the angles, try to hide the illegal acts from the ref. It's no happenstance that they can do it, and do it very surreptitiously. I don't know what the heck, it sounds good, whether it's the right word or not. Side headlock. Hennig with the hold, being thrown off. No, he grinds down. Snaps down on a hold. Referee is checking if he used hair. Now, it didn't look like it from here. Oliver, of course, is claiming that he did. And again, the referee saying, did you grab hair? And you got a good clear shot of it. He certainly didn't. Grinding down on it a couple times. The mic cuts out on you once in a while. It's time for Barnum's spring cold again. So it's coughing time again. Oh, I hate those buggers. Oliver up with the hold. Claiming it was legally gained. I want to remind you there'll be action after television tonight. Catch up on that. Some of the matches, Johnson has Bourne in a one-fall match. Rocky against Matt Bourne. We'll keep you up to date on what happens after we go off the air. On Wrestling Wrap-Up, 3 short shows. Could be a very condensed version of what happened the night before on KYXI. 1520 on your dial, News Radio. At 8:18, 9:18, and 10:18 every Sunday morning. Head scissors being worked by Oliver. Hennig bridging against it. I think the camera caught it pretty plainly that he grabbed the trunks to break down the bridge. Hennig now moving to one side and the other, trying to find a way out of it. Either pin the ankles together. That's what he escaped it by just putting a knee against knee, and it's put right back in the hole. The crowd yelling that Oliver used hair to get it. Oliver insisting he didn't. Sandy Barr, look it on, doing what I think is the toughest job in professional sports, being a pro wrestling referee. Hennig trying to find a way out of the hip scissors again. He's putting his knee against the inside of the right knee, forcing it. That's forcing the pliers apart. That's the way he escaped it. He comes back punching. Oliver that time caught pulling here. Hennig up and hot. Young Hennig. Side headlock. Gets the takedown, but then Oliver puts him right back in the head scissors again. Trying to argue that it's been Hennig pulling his hair. All the ringsiders are screaming at the referee that Oliver's been pulling hair to get that headlock. Head scissors, check it. A week from tonight will be the first Portland teaming up of Tommy Rogers and Hacksaw Sawyer. Understand they have had one or two matches that way as a team, and that they are something just slightly short of sensational. Good move by Hennig, and he comes back swinging. Landed on Oliver. Oliver, side headlock, takedown, definitely used the hair that time. Plain view of the referees, counted off the hold. Sawyer and Rogers taking on Miller and Hogan next Saturday. Side headlock grabbed by Hennig. And grinding down on it. The crowd will pick up the count. Side headlock, hip toss, takedown. Back to the hair, back to the scissors. Sandy Barr catching it that time. Counts Oliver off. Or counts off Oliver. Oliver out to the midsection and back of the head. To the midsection again and through the ropes and down hard. Curt Hennig slammed hard on the concrete floor. Hennig wobbly. And want to work on him some more. Going to suplex him into the ring, belly to belly, and he picks him up over the top suplex. Could be the first fall. 1, 2, and no, he kicks out of it. Hennig taken for a count of 2, not 3. Knee lift to the midsection by Oliver. On Hennig, covers to the body press, hooks the outside leg, 2, and kicks out of it again. Over the top, back drop, shoulder throw. Covers to the body press, hooks the outside leg. Only 2. Hennig is hanging in tough. He's taking some punishment here. And the leapfrog. And slammed him with an elbow smash and elbow drop. Covers Oliver and gets the pin. Curt Hennig, 1 step up on the title. Curt Hennig winning the first fall in the best 2 out of 3 for the title. As we tell you so many times, we try to bring as much of the action and the atmosphere that we can over the tube to you sitting at home. But there's nothing like being at the matches and seeing it live. So when you get the opportunity, do so. And here's where you can do so. Coming up this week, tomorrow over in the rodeo town, Pendleton, Oregon. Monday in Yakima, Tuesday Cottage Grove in a street fight down the valley. Wednesday in Medford, they're going to be a supercard. Thursday in Salem at the Grand Theater. And remember, until they run out, general admission seats are free. Thursday at Salem. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen has put together another supercard. We'll be back here with another big all-star card next Saturday. And then a week from tomorrow up in Shelton, Washington. All right, now, we're going to hear about Marv Tonkin Ford.
Ford delivers. Okay. You know Ford's doing it right.
Yes, Ford's doing it right, and Marv Tonkin is going the factory one better. Because in addition to Ford's upfront cash assistance and extended warranty, Marv Tonkin will now give you $1,000 off dealer window sticker on any new Ford Escort, including a 5-year, 50,000-mile mechanical breakdown insurance policy at no additional expense. So even when Ford's warranty runs out, Marv Tonkin keeps you covered. Now who really loves you, baby?
Lots of motor oils talk protection and mileage. I want proof.
Proof. New York taxis drove over 250,000 punishing miles with no oil-related failures. That's Haviland Supreme Protection. Proof. After 1,000,000 miles of state trooper driving, no oil-related failures. Proof. In fuel economy tests, it delivered improved mileage. Texaco Haviland Supreme. And now, proof of supreme protection and improved mileage also comes in new Haviland Supreme 10W30.
Not much for a justice of the peace to do way out here, except marrying artesians. But I don't mind, because they're the only ones that know the secret of that pure artesian brewing water. That's what makes Olympia beer so rich and refreshing. So I always give them my deluxe wedding ceremony. I think that's what keeps them so happily married. That and water bits.
The world by the throat and make it give us what we desire.
Conan the Barbarian. Rated R.
Now playing at selected theaters near you. Check your local newspaper for listings. Explore famous robots of the past and the future. Omni, the New Frontier. Sunday at 8:30 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Couple surprises. Next Saturday will be Kids Night. And on one of the main events, a new team will be wrestling next week, namely Tommy Rogers and Hacksaw Sawyer getting together next week.
Thank you very much, Frank. You know, this Tommy Rogers, he's more of my type of wrestler. He's quick, he's aggressive. He can do just anything I can do, you know. Me and him's been tagging up in all the other towns, and we'll be in Cottage Grove this week. We'll be in Pendleton. We'll be back here next Saturday with Mike Miller and Dizzy Hogan in a main event, and I think we're going to do a pretty good job. And I just want to thank all the people in Portland for all their support. And me and this guy right here is going to be the next tag team champions.
All those places, plus Salem, Medford, Yakima, Tommy Rogers.
That's right. I can say this is what Hack said. He said it all. We've tagged up. We've been working out together. We've done a lot of talking. When I first came in here, the people, they said, tag up with Hack Sawyer. I said, they work a lot alike. And I says, well, I think I will. I said, so we've tagged up. We've made a good tag team, and I think we're going to do really good in the future. And well, I hope we will get them tag team belts.
Well, you're going to see a lot of action, I can guarantee you that. Congratulations to both of you, and the best of luck to you.
Thank you, Frank.
Tommy Rogers and Hacksaw Sawyer. As we mentioned, they'll be in Yakima, Cottage Grove, Medford, Salem, back here in Portland, all over the place. Right now, we're going to hear from the man who makes this show possible and has for many, many, many years, Tom Peterson.
Free is a very good price. And during RCA month, as advertised in TV Guide, only at Tom Peterson's, this RCA 12-inch black and white TV comes free with the purchase of any 19 or 25-inch colored television in the store. Like this RCA 19-inch colored TV for only $399. And the RCA black and white TV is free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's. You heard that commercial right. One of our greatest television promotions of the year, where you get a free RCA, now that's RCA 12-inch black and white TV with any 19 or 25-inch colored TV in the store. And it can be RCA, Panasonic, Hitachi, Zenith, whatever you choose, but every single one, a free 12-inch black and white RCA TV. It's a great promotion only during RCA month at Tom Peterson's. Great buys. And there's a great selection of all kinds of brands at Tom Peterson's. We've mentioned RCA and Panasonic and Hitachi and Sanyo and Zenith, and we have them all at Tom Peterson's. Now, this is for a limited time only. It won't last forever. And, of course, when the black and whites are gone, the promotion will be over. So if you've been looking for a color set and would like to have a black and white, this is your opportunity because the black and white is free with purchase of any 19 or 25-inch television. Only at Tom Peterson's, your choice free. Sanyo video recorder, Odyssey video game with 8 game cartridges, Zenith video disc with 6 disc movies, free with the purchase of any big screen in our store. As advertised this week, our 2-page ad in TV Guide. This Hitachi big screen TV, only $29.95. And your choice, any one of these items free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Mentioned to you in June that some of the 4 of the best women wrestlers in the country will be in. Well, here are 2 of them. Joyce Grable, one of the all-time great women wrestlers, and Wendy Richter, one of the newer ones that is sensational, from what I understand. I've seen her from Madison Square Garden a couple of times. Wendy Richter, Joyce Grable, 2 of them. At the time the picture was made up, they were world's tag team champions. I would assume that they still hold that title. No argument now about the rules and what's been happening. Oliver claiming he's been done wrong. Whenever you want to get upcoming tickets, like if you want to buy some reserved seat tickets for next Saturday, you can call tomorrow, Sunday only. No place to call during the week, but on Sundays you can call 289-4222. 289-4222 on Sundays or Saturdays, the day of the card. In a case like this where it's Kids Day, you can buy yourself a couple of reserved seat tickets and then come and the kids can get in free if they're under 14. Also, you can get tickets at the flea market. The doors open at 8 o'clock in the morning, and Things start closing up around 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Go to the concession stand, and they have tickets there for upcoming cards. You buy them, you have them in your hand, and no waiting in line when you come out next week. Incidentally, understand that most of the tables are sold, so it should be a big flea market tomorrow if you get out to get tickets. Second fall for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship, held by Rip Oliver, who dropped the first fall to Curt Hennig. Hennig now with a headlock. Down on the canvas side headlock, working the headlock. Sandy Barr, Dandy Sandy, the third man in the ring, looking on. Oliver makes his way to his feet against the hold, but he's still caught in the side headlock. Back we go. He's trying that head scissors again, using the hair to put it there. Side headlock, standing side headlock. Oliver into the hair again. Crowd alerting the referee, so by the time Sandy can get around there to look, he's dropped it. Side headlock, Hennig. Catching a couple of forearm smashes into the ribs. Now taken down, rolled up 1, 2, and that is all. Using the trunks, try to get that extra leverage. A new cry from out of the crowd. Kill the umpire. I think the Beavers played this afternoon, group. Side headlock. Tenaciously holding on to it. Oliver in the grasp of Curt. Hennig, it's Curt with a C. And the Hennig is Hennig. If you care to drop the line, you care the station or the Portland Sports Arena, 8725 North Chautauqua. 1, 2, and that's all. He's able to get a shoulder up. Hennig with the hold. Hold off. I think it's a face lock as much as anything else, or maybe he just grabbed the schnoz. Turnbuckle treatment. Oliver starting to pour it on to the new kid on the block from Minnesota. Whoa. Thumb in the eye. The referee tried to get a look at it, but it was still hidden from him. Oliver saying he's hitting him with the open hand. Forearm smash between the shoulder blades. Double judo chop. Brings him out of the corner with the whip. The turnbuckle comes loose, and Hennig ran into the second turnbuckle. He was going after Oliver. The top turnbuckle popped on him, and he went hard into that second turnbuckle. Now Oliver taking the turnbuckle and trying to use it. Some of the security people at ringside trying to get that top turnbuckle back. This shoulder breaker. Ah, he's in trouble. He is in trouble. The shoulder breaker, and that was a bad break for Hennig. That was, I tell you, just a bad break. Hennig wins the second fall. We are all even at a fall apiece. I think I get confused. Oliver won the second fall, so we are at a fall apiece. Hennig had won the first, and that's a bit of bad luck. Let's do a commercial, and then I'll get it together, I hope. We'll be right back.
For great buys and great selection on late model used cars, see Marv Tonkin Ford, where our used car lot is running over with great bargains like this 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle at the low original price of just $26.95. Or check out this 1975 Saab 99LE with front-wheel drive automatic air conditioning, AM/FM tape player, all for just $24.95 full price. And here's another great deal on a super sporty gas saver. It's a 1975 Volkswagen Scirocco equipped with AM/FM cassette, tape player, automatic. This car, too, has low original miles, and though you might expect to pay much more, the full Marv Tonkin price tomorrow will be just $27.95. Remember, before you buy your next car or truck, check out the prices at Marv Tonkin Ford, or I got to tell you, it probably will cost you more. Now, that's Marv Tonkin Ford, the family Ford store, 122nd in Northeast Halsey, where you, the customer, are always number one with us. We'll be looking for you.
Frank Sinetti and a little bit of racing from out here at the Oval, the Rose City Speedway. Frank?
Thank you. Sunday, the Mighty Midgets and the Mini Champ cars, gates open at noon. Next Friday, the Super Stocks and Limited Stocks. And Saturday is the weekly Destruction Derby. And while you're out at Rose City Speedway, look for my advertising on painting. If you need house painting, interior or exterior, call me for a free estimate. Frank Sinetti Jr., 281-8846. Thank you.
Rose City Speedway. We'll be right back.
How do you soften your beard?
Hot water. Very hot water. Hot towels. Hold it. You guys should use Rise Super Gel. It's a super softener. Super Gel is packed with moisturizers. It actually softens under your skin to set up your beard for a super close shave. And Super Gel has a special lanolin formula to fight irritation. Super Gel softened my beard. Under my skin. For a super close shave.
Rise Super Gel softens your beard under your skin.
The English heavyweight champion giving Northwest welcome to young Chris Adams, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, welcome to the Northwest. You look great in that first match tonight. A lot of things going on here, and I guess you're going to jump right in the middle of them.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, everybody. It's a bit difficult for me, really, to come here and sort of say what I want to, but first of all, I'm very, very happy to be here in the Northwest. I've been to a lot of countries. I've been to Japan, I've been to, obviously, England, I've been to Europe, I've been to Canada, I've been to Mexico, and I must say that Oregon is the most beautiful country or countryside that I've ever seen. It really is fabulous.
Great.
That's the first thing. The second thing is, I notice we have a lot of big wrestlers here, okay? Now that's fine, and they are very, very good wrestlers. I know this. I've heard about these wrestlers you have here in Oregon. All over the world, they're known. For example, the guy that I had tonight, Dizzy Hogan, okay, he's very, very famous, but his big muscles, they don't worry me. I am the British heavyweight champion, so I'm prepared to put my belt on the line to any of these wrestlers that might want to take the challenge. So I just hope that they accept, and let's hope things go well for me here in Oregon.
Hey, that's the British heavyweight champ, huh? Chris Adams. Chris, thank you very much. And good luck to you. We'll be right back. Tom Peterson is going to tell us about some great buys out there this weekend at Southeast 82nd and Foster.
Price reduction. As advertised on the back page of TV Click this week and in TV Guide, now a programmable video recorder for only $3.99. This annual programmable video recorder, now only $3.99. Our regular price is $4.99. Now for a limited time, just $3.99. You save $100. Electronic clock, timer, remote pause, tape counter, memory. But that great price of $3.99 on the Sanyo video recorder is only one half of the story. The other half is free membership in Portland's greatest VHS Beta Movie Club, and only at Tom Peterson's. Top titles and plenty of them. In the past month, we've added over 30 new titles now showing at Tom Peterson's, like Arthur, On Golden Pond. Both movies won Academy Awards, and membership is free with the purchase of any video recorder at Tom Peterson's. And there's only one place to buy a video recorder, and that's Tom Peterson's. That's a great price, $399 for a Sanyo video recorder. That's the right price now, $399. How many people have paid $899, $999, over $1,000, even a low-price machine at $700? Well, our buying power, and our buying power is combined with 1,000 stores coast to coast, able to make a buy to bring you a programmable video recorder for only $399. The brand name is Sanyo. It's a great video recorder. It's famous the world over for quality. Now, $399 is an unbelievable price. But when you add to that a free movie club with titles like Arthur and On Golden Pond, Superman 2, it's really unbelievable. And there's one thing about offers at Tom Peterson's. When we advertise something on television, we don't have one or two in stock. We've got hundreds to sell, and they're there to sell at $399. How often have you been disappointed when you came to buy something that was rain checked? Not this $399 product. We've got it, and it's there to sell right now.
Chris Adams, very well-spoken young man, wouldn't you say? Remember that the British heavyweight champion, Chris Adams, Hogan, Oliver, not any of those three guys there, but all the rest of them you see here will be at all the cards that we have been telling you about tonight. All right, it's down to the third fall, and it's for the title. Rip Oliver defending his Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Kind of interesting that Chris Adams would be willing to put up his British heavyweight title over here in the colonies. But that is in many areas permissible. If you hold the title, you can take it anywhere. And he has put the word out that he's willing to defend it. And he didn't talk about anybody he was worried about beating him. There might be some resemblance there between that young man and Roddy Piper, as Dutch Savage intimated earlier on. The armbar, a stroke of luck, at least helped Rip Oliver win the second fall if he didn't indeed need that luck altogether. Top turnbuckle snap, pop. Whoa, Oliver jumped over the top rope. Hennig going out after him. One of the things Hennig will have to watch out for now is not to lose his temper. Oliver with great edge and experience. And Hennig cannot afford to make a mistake. He had one go against him that was not of his doing when that turnbuckle popped, and he ran full blast into the second turnbuckle in the abdomen, and then a shoulder breaker put him down for the pin. And the blood is coming. I do believe he's opened Oliver. Opened his head, it looks like it. There's blood on Oliver. This is for the title. He's taking it. He won't go down, but he's taking punishment. Hennig's got him hurting. Let's see if he can put him away and become the new champion of the Northwest. Somebody's in. Matt Bourne is in the ring. Matt Bourne is in. Well, this will save the title for Oliver. What a sick way of doing it. I'll tell you, Hennig's getting a little Bourne. This might have cost Hennig the title. Hennig will win the match, but it'll be on a disqualification. And the title cannot change hands on a DQ. So whether Oliver had this worked out with Bourne, which you almost think he had, the bell ringing, the match is over. The match is over on a DQ, and Oliver will keep the belt, I think. Now Matt Bourne down at ringside again. He headed for the dressing room, and Hennig was getting the best of him. Now he's handing him the belt. He is handing him the belt. He's giving Hennig the belt. Well, it's one of the big rules is that a referee can read the rules his own way. No, wait a minute. I think he just now realized. Matt Bourne went to him and said, but it was a DQ. All right, it is as we thought it might be. Now Hennig's hotter than ever now that he realizes that. Hennig almost letting go at the referee. The interference by Matt Bourne saved the belt for Oliver, because Hennig, who looked to be on his way to winning the match and the belt, won the match on outside interference disqualification. And what that means is that he wins the match, he wins the battle, but he loses the war. So there they go, heading back for the dressing room. It's a situation that comes up, well, more frequently than it should, and it's a rule that maybe should be looked at, and exactly how you change it, I don't know, but we'll cover it for you once again. Hennig had the title in his grasp because he had Oliver bleeding, and it looked like he had him beaten. I think it certainly seemed to me like he was about able to put him away. When he was able to do that, had he been able to do that, he would have had the match and the championship. Bourne coming out, goes in, causes Oliver to be disqualified. Now the whole secret here is that the rule states that the title, any title, cannot change hands on a disqualification. So Bourne actually kept the title for Oliver by coming in and interfering. It was a tough choice there for a minute. We thought maybe Sandy Barr was going to say it was so blatant that I'm not going to allow it and I'm going to give him the title. But there are guidelines for him, too. There's only certain things that he can do without the okay from the commission. So we went back to the old rule, and that is you cannot win a belt. A belt cannot change hands on a disqualification. So once again, Bourne and Oliver have pulled another one out of their bag of tricks. And I truly believe cost Curt Hennig the championship. We're trying to see Curt's just about ready to come on for an interview, so we'll talk to the young man who's very frustrated, as you can understand. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Fisher, where we take the nut very seriously. As the Fisher Nut Company, we take peanuts and pecans, Brazils and cashews,
and give them lots of loving care.
It's That's how we roast them. That makes them good as can be. That's the Fisher Nut Company.
At Fisher, we take the nut very
seriously. Everyone knows I work hard, I play hard, and I love real country music. Now, I hold up my end around here. I do love to party, and I listen to 97 Country AM all the time because they play my kind of country music. Real country music, and that's no bull. So, if you're like me, Waylon, Willie, and the boys, cut yourself out of the herd and found some real country music. The kind you can only get at 97 Country AM, and turn it up.
An Old Spice man always gets a warm welcome wherever he lands. Because Old Spice is the clean, fresh, masculine scent so many women love. So even if you love only one woman, you'll love Old Spice, the men's scent so many women love.
Well, once again, Oliver and Bourne coming up with something to, I think, keep this man from winning the title.
I have something to say to Don Owen. Could I get him out here, please?
Okay, Curt Hennig calling for Don Owen. We'd like to get Don up here. Curt has something to say, and something I hope can be said on television.
Frank,
Curt.
I don't know what I have to do. I had Rip Oliver beat for the title. This is something when I came to this territory to win. That was my ultimate goal. I had him, boom, had him down. 1, 2, 3. Matt Bourne interferes. Why do they always have to come back up here? I can't believe it. What did
Don Owen is here.
Frank, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get my attention on Matt Bourne, so my attention's off that belt. I would like, Don, if you would please, to get me a match, no disqualification, no rules, everything out the window. I would like a rematch with Rip Oliver right here next Saturday, and I have Rocky Johnson and Hack Sawyer on my side to keep Matt Bourne out of the picture.
Don?
As far as I'm concerned, you can go ahead and have a return match for that with a belted snake, because I think you got a dirty deal, but be sure and get those guys to take that Bourne and keep him in the dressing room.
Thank you very much. That's all I need is a rematch, and to get him on my own, and somebody to take care of Matt Bourne.
And Don Owen, in case you didn't hear him, Don Owen said it would be for the belt. Don Owen said it would be for the championship.
I heard this young punk up here running his mouth that he had me beat in the middle of the ring. Well, brother, I still have this belt, and if you want a rematch for it next week, Don Owens has okayed it. Well, brother, let me tell you something. I'm not running from you. I'm right here. I got the belt. If you think you can beat me for this belt, you got another thing coming, brother, because I got it right here, and I'm going to keep it. I don't care what it takes. I have a plan for everything I do. I don't go up here and jump off the bridge before I think about it. I have a plan for everything I do. So I'll have another plan for you next week, just like I did this week. You will not get this belt. Rip Oliver will remain the champion.
No DQ for the belts. So long, everybody. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, with your number one. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Director tonight, Larry Bollinger.
Movie 12 is next on KPTV.
Now from Renault, who turbocharged Grand Prix racing and won, there is Fuego. Born of Renault Racing, Fuego. Turbocharged or fuel-injected with 5 forward speeds, a slippery .35 drag coefficient, rack and pinion steering, front-wheel drive, cockpit instrumentation. Fuego by Renault. Drive Fuego for under $8,500. Get to know Renault at your Renault and American Motors dealers.
Thinking about a sunroof for your car, truck, or van? Then Mako Auto Painting and Body Works makes you an incredible offer. Get a top-quality smoked glass sunroof and installation absolutely free when you purchase the Mako Supreme Paint Service at regular price. That's right, Mako will give you free a...
Dairyland.